business owner who needs help attracting your ideal customer? If the answer is yes, watch this entire video because I am gonna share with you how you can find your ideal customer in under 5 minutes. Grab your laptop, because this is gonna be good. As a new entrepreneur, you find yourself spending hours perfecting your product. So many hours that by the time you look up, you realize you have no one to sell this product to. This is where market research comes in, specifically audience research. Market research helps you understand the reason why consumers will or won't buy your product. You then use this research to create better content, better advertising, and even better products. In today's video, I am going to show you a quick, super quick and easy way that you can do market research using an AI tool called ChatGPT. I'll then share some bonus steps that you can take to get an even deeper understanding of your audience so that way they can dig deep into their pocketbook to spend money with your business. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What are your main struggles when trying to find your target audience? Let me know down below because I'm sure that this video will give you some clarity, but I also want to make sure that the videos that I have in the chamber will help you out as well. So share your experiences, share your thoughts in the comments below, then stick around for the well-needed clarity you are about to get. Now, if this is your first time here, hey, I am Chanel Q, but I go by the brand Hustler in these internet streets, and I help entrepreneurs with bomb physical and digital products launch, grow, and scale. So if that sounds like you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. Now let's get it. There are some preliminary steps that you want to make sure you take before you can do this quick target audience research hack that I'm about to share with you today. And the preliminary steps are, it's split up into 3 parts, right? The first part is you must have a profitable product. You want to ask yourself, does your product solve a problem? If you cannot confidently say yes, then you need to go back to the drawing board. A way that you can test to see if your product solves a problem is by plugging it into my profitability calculator. And it is pretty much where I take problem plus your product equals a solution. If the math ain't mathing, then you gotta start over. But if the math is mathing, and if the formula makes sense, then I want you to take note of the type of products that you sell, as well as the solution that it provides, and more importantly, why you decided to sell this particular product to this particular problem. Make sure that your why is deeper than just making money. Your why should be either emotionally driven or driven from an experience that you experienced firsthand, secondhand, or even third hand. That is what makes profitable products skyrocket. Now, the second part to this preliminary exercise is I want you to think about what your customers' desires are. More specifically, what does your customer's life looks like after they purchase your product? What are they currently struggling with right now without your product? What do they desire? How will their life change once they get the solution that they're yearning for? By answering that, you are able to map out the true desires of the person who will buy your product. Now, the third part to this preliminary exercise is you need to figure out whether or not your product has demand. A quick hack to do this is by going on Google and searching projections for your industry. So for example, if I were to sell press-on nails, I may go on Google and search for projections for the false nails industry. Once I do that, I see that there was a boom in the false nails or the artificial nails industry in 2020. And I also see that although it has a 5% growth rate, it actually is estimated to hit over $2.2 billion within the industry. This shows me that artificial nails is trending up, which means that I can hop on the train right now, and more than likely my business is going to grow with it. Now, you're done with the preliminary steps, right? Make sure that you do all 3 though. But now that you're done with the preliminary steps, we can get into the 5-minute hack. But first, I have a quick announcement. The Ultimate Launch course is the only program intentionally designed to help you build a brand and market the launch of your product-based business. And yes, Digital products count too. This isn't your typical how to start a business course. This is a program uniquely crafted to help you formulate a revenue-generating launch marketing plan that takes you from confused to clarity in just 90 short days. You can score launch results like these with the right strategy, taught by the right expert, and with the right support group cheering you on. By enrolling in ULC, you get access to an extensive curriculum with over 35 guided lessons to help you strategically launch while avoiding amateur mistakes. You also get access to weekly strategy workshops, plug-and-play launch templates, and a networking group chat where you can meet your future business bestie to hold you accountable. And for the very first time, all ULC students will get the exclusive opportunity to take flight and attend our International Brand Booster Retreat, where we'll sip pina coladas, level up our knowledge, and celebrate our launch wins together. Look, if this is your first launch and you're scared of hearing nothing but crickets, or if you had a failed launch in the past but know you deserve a long list of customers who are begging for your products, then ULC is perfect for you. Enroll now before doors close. Trust me, they do not stay open for long. Click the link in my description box or head over to yourultimatelaunch.com and hit enroll now. I'll see you on the inside. Now, let's get back to the video. Y'all, this hack right here saved me so much time when it comes to the launch of my new business. I started off the year with a super aggressive goal of launching by a certain date. I knew that if I set that launch goal date, that I wouldn't be able to execute as much as I wanted to for my launch, but I still needed to make it count. Therefore, by using AI and using ChatGPT coupled with my strategies, I was able to still supercharge my launch even with a limited timeline. Because my brand is mostly educational resource like planners, templates, ebooks, and stuff like that, a lot of my time went to the product development. And between that and balancing launch marketing, setting up my back end, designing visuals, running my current business, I was really, really low on time and I needed a jump start when it came to my target audience. So doing what I'm about to show you right now helped me not only craft better emails, but it helped me brainstorm juicy content topics and it helped me develop a solid targeting for my ad. When I paired that with my strategies, I gained 100 followers with only 7 posts and 300 people joined my email list within 10 days. So trust me when I say that this hack is just what you've been waiting for. Grab your laptops because I'm about to show you this 5-minute hack. Now, I want you to imagine that I am about to start a shoe boutique, a luxury shoe boutique catered to special occasions. Now, keep that in your mind because everything that we go through with this ChatGPT prompt is actually going to use that as a foundation. I promise that this is a hack that you can do within 5 minutes. And to prove it, I am actually gonna put a timer on the screen somewhere here to show you that you can get this done in 5 minutes or less using exactly what I'm about to show you here. The first thing that you want to do is head over to chatgpt.com. You're gonna start a new chat and you want to tell ChatGPT a summary of your business. Think about the preliminary exercise that we just did. Include your product type, the solution that your products provide, and the why behind your brand all in this product summary. Now, the next step that you want to do is you want to then tell ChatGPT your audience pain points and desires. Once again, we are going to pull from our preliminary activity. It pays to follow instructions when I tell you, huh? But what you want to do is you want to think about the 3 things that your ideal customer is struggling with right now, what they desire, as well as how their life will change once their problem is solved. So I am going to put that in right now. Now, as you can see, I said my audience wants to look good and be the center of attention on their birthday, anniversary, or any special occasion. They want luxury heels that are fashionable enough to make the outfit, but comfortable enough to dance all night long. My audience has 3 main issues. They can't find high-end heels that aren't basic. When they find heels that they like, they end up being uncomfortable, resulting in them taking off their heels and ruining their look. And ultimately, they want to create memorable looks that position them as the it girl, a fashionista, or a celebrity in her own right. I will solve this problem by offering limited edition heels, which will be released in small batches to ensure the exclusivity. I will also make sure that the heels have show-stopping features such as popping colors, nice fabrics, jewels, and more. I will also pair heels with accessories such as sole liners, numbing sprays, etc. to ensure comfort. Now, just like ChatGPT did the first time, they're gonna just spit out a bunch of stuff. They're gonna tell you, okay, congratulations and what you can do and yada, yada, yada. That's cool and all, but we are gonna move on straight to step number 4. Ignore everything that ChatGPT has said thus far. I mean, or read it, but for the sake of this video, ignore everything that ChatGPT has said that far. And now we wanna ask ChatGPT to tell us about our audience. So what I like to do is I use an intro and then I ask ChatGPT the questions following that intro. So what the intro sounds like is, using what I just shared with you, create a profile for my audience and for the offer above and the problem that the offer solved. First, provide me with the following, providing the output in the same format that I put it in. I then bullet point what I want to know about my audience. So you are gonna type whatever it is that you want to know about your audience. This could be the salary raise, this could be their interest, the TV shows they watch, the people they follow on Instagram. Whatever it is that you want to know about your audience, you want to ask ChatGPT. So I'm gonna paste a very extensive list into ChatGPT. As you can see, very long, but you'll see the ChatGPT starts to spit it out. They tell me my audience, my ideal customer is Olivia Thompson, who's 28. She's a marketing manager. She makes $80,000. She's single. Her favorite movies are The Devil Wears Prada, Breakfast at Tiffany's, etc., etc. She visits websites like Instagram, Vogue, and Pinterest. So it's telling me everything that I asked it. This is a very long prompt, but you really want to ask who your audience is currently shopping with, what their big complaints are when shopping elsewhere, and what personality traits that they have, and more. I include this entire prompt in my Money Magnet ebook. It's a workbook style ebook that basically helps you build a brand that attracts and converts your ideal customer. Now, if you want this book, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box so that you can grab it, because I launched it with my new brand, HBU. And just like that, we are done. That took us maybe 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And that's because I was talking through the explanation of it all. But as you see, we just used an AI tool, ChatGPT, to research our target audience. Now you can use that to run the world with your new brand, okay? But don't go anywhere yet, because I promised you some bonus gems. So grab your notebook, don't put it down, keep that notebook in hand, because these bonus gems are gonna allow you to take what ChatGPT just gave you and elevate it to another level. Bonus gem number 1, use Google Trends. I like to use Google Trends specifically to find out my audience's location. What you do is go to Google and you type in things that your audience is searching for. Because you just did the ChatGPT prompt, you know that they're searching for maybe a particular movie, or you know that they're searching for maybe a particular solution. So type that into Google and Google will tell you the top locations that have searched for that search term or search phrase. Bonus gem number 2. After you've defined your target audience using the ChatGPT prompt, you want to then develop your brand experience. If you put in the right questions into ChatGPT, ChatGPT would have told you salary raise, expectations, relationship status, the whole 9. Especially if you use my prompt that I have included in my Money Magnet ebook, because I am so detailed when asking ChatGPT anything that they have no excuse but to give me some really good information. And I can use that information to determine what the expectations of my audience would be like, and then I could develop a brand experience that would deliver on those expectations. Bonus gem number 3, develop questions to ask your target audience to either find out the solution, and by find out the solution, I mean gauge them for features that they would like in the solution. So even though you know that your target audience yearns for clear skin, because you use the ChatGPT prompt and you see where they're shopping elsewhere, you can ask them specifically, what is Fenty Beauty missing in terms of moisturizer? How would you improve this if you were to find out about a new moisturizer? Like, you can ask these specific questions in the form of surveys. You can actually use tools such as Pew Research to find out things, but you can actually create surveys on SurveyMonkey and have them find your target audience and run the surveys for you. If you already have an audience on Instagram or YouTube or wherever, or an email list, you can actually send surveys to your audience on there as well and have them take this for you. So develop a whole bunch of questions so that way you can develop a survey. I like to gauge my surveys around topics such as product features or how valuable a solution is to someone. So asking them about price points they would pay or how valuable something is. I then also explain what the brand experience would look like, and I ask them what would make them feel like they're a part of that brand experience, and more importantly, what would make them come back and shop with me again. Think about all that stuff and combine it with what you have from ChatGPT to create a bomb survey that will get you even deeper insights on your audience. And once you do that, honestly, even before you do that, you know exactly what your audience is like. And that only took you 5 minutes or less. So now you can go ahead and attract them. But you don't want to wait until after your launch date to start attracting your audience. You actually need to build hype for your launch before your launch date of your new brand or your new product. I want you to check out this video that I'm gonna put somewhere up here on the screen so you can learn how to build hype and get guaranteed customers before you even launch. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Please share it with someone that you know can benefit from this. If you have watched this entire video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? If you made it all the way to the end, prove it to me by commenting Target in the comment, and put a bullseye if you want some extra points. In the comment right now, comment the word Target to prove that you are a true hustle babe that made it all the way to the end of the video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Brand Hustler. Check out my new brand, Hustle Babe University, on Instagram, or go to www.hustlebabeuniversity.com. And y'all, this was so good. Told you it would be. I'ma see y'all in the next video. Bye, Hustle Babe.